are handled with people like board members like myself on the Marine Advisory Board. I got an email on dated August 8th on about the 9th or 10th from Quintella providing me a copy of a public records request that was done by email by one of our highly respected investigative reporters in Deerfield Beach. I was asked to provide information to the city clerk, which was a broad and nondescript request of a bunch of emails. I responded with 3 emails, and basically what I was trying to tell the city is when our Marine Advisory Board was set up, Kevin Klopp did a good job of setting things up so that the city was custodian of all records. Therefore, a public records request to the city should be answered by the city. However, that's not the way things went when I got my request. When I got my request, I was forwarded an email that was extremely unprofessional in nature. I think the way it was forwarded was an unprofessional nature. The email was laced with slanderous comments. Part of the email requested emails from a aberration of my name that doesn't exist. So, of course, I responded and said, I've looked and that person doesn't exist. And then I got another email request. One of the things I asked the city to do is, since you're the custodian of records to the Marine Advisory Board emails, all emails go through you, no emails go direct between board members. I asked that you prepare the package in accordance with the request from the person who requested the emails, and allow me to look them over to make sure that we were fully complying with the public records request. There's another reason why I wanted to look it over, too, because there are certain exemptions allowed under the law, and there are also the ability to redact certain portions of emails that are not related to the request nor related to city business. Apparently, the city decided to start responding in piecemeal or some manner because my emails requesting that assistance during this public records request have now shown up on a local blog. So without listening to my simple request that I look at the data to make sure it is complete, since it requests information from me, no, you decided to leak things to the blogger and allow him to trash me on his website with these little innuendos and things. I thought maybe you might like to listen to how a professional organization like the federal government does it. Professional government, actually they're called FOIA requests or public records requests. First of all, they must be made in official format. You don't file a public records request and say, hey, I want all the emails for Ronrico Coddington over the last 6 months. I get thousands of emails a day, and the only ones that are in the public domain are those that go through the city. The next thing that happens is a request to the federal government is then reviewed by an appropriate staff member and returned to the person requesting the information if that information is not specific. This was not a specific request, but no one did that. The request, once it's filled, is then sent to the appropriate custodian of records to get the documents together, and once that package is put together, all parties mentioned in those emails are given a chance to review them to see if they claim any exemptions or if there's something they want redacted that legally can be redacted. Then, and only after that's done, are the documents made available to the requester after the fees are paid. The City of Deerfield Peach process...
No. That's it.
That's 4 minutes?
You're 4 minutes.
Okay.
Mayor,
Yeah.
you can give him an additional minute.
Would you like me to?
I'm just letting the advisor.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Thank you very much. Deerfield process. Someone sends an email for anything in the world. The request is then forwarded to the parent custodian, leaving the recipient totally unaware of what's being supplied or what's actually requested. And regardless of the response by the person originating those documents and without review by the originator to make sure all the documents are part of the request are included, some kind of piecemeal release is done by the city clerk's office. My requested action is that the city commission direct the city manager in cooperation with the city attorney to prepare a formal procedure for public records requests that mirrors the way a professional city or professional entity like the federal government does it. We deserve that as residents of the city because you're just letting bloggers run us around in circles. That's why you can't fill board member seats. Thank you very much, and I hope you consider my request.
I just wanted to say all of us have been subject to that kind of request, so I'm not going to elaborate on it, but thank you.